Doctor Who Series 2, Episode 1, titled New Earth, and this episode is pretty much all about the Doctor and Rose traveling to New Earth after the destruction of the original Earth that happened in the second episode of the show in general. They go to New York, which is the 15th version of New York, so it's New York, and they go to this hospital that is run by cats, and it seems like all the diseases that they have cured don't get cured for the next 100, at least the next 100 years. And the Doctor finds that a bit suspicious, and he wants to find out what's going on. But while that's happening, Rose gets lost, bumps into Cassandra, and Cassandra has decided to body swap Rose, and now Cassandra is in Rose's body, acting like herself and saying like, "Oh my God, I'm a champ!" But acting like that, and here's the thing about this episode. This episode, I enjoyed the two elements of what has happened to the hospital, what has happened to the human race, and what has happening to Rose and Cassandra. And you have this body swap thing with the Doctor and Rose. I enjoyed both of them, but it seems like they don't really fit well between the story, really, because in a way, this episode is a zombie flick, because you got the human race being treated like cattle, because they're the reasons why all of the diseases have been cured, to the point the diseases are afflicted on them, to the point that if you touch them, you're dead. But then you have this weird comedic thing that's clearly trying to be comedic relief with Rose being like, "I'm back to castle," and then Sandra jumps to inside the Doctor's body and be like, "Oh my God, it's like living out Sampa. Oh, so many parts. Oh, 2 hearts." Those moments, which personally for me, it's funny and trying to be comic relief, but it just doesn't fit the rest of the zombie apocalypse human race element of the show. And it's that weird thing. We have the return of Captain Jack, the face of both, spoiler alert for season 3, which he's just there for season 3 stuff, about we are going to meet one more time, and then I'm going to die, and it's going to be the last. It's like, Jesus, right? But when you find the Doctor killing everyone, the human race lives on. They camp in the dark. They're being nursed by cats, but they're completely alive. You can't help because you can't deny it because you help. And I love that. But yeah, this is an episode that is weird to talk about, just because you don't enjoy you enjoy both parts, but you don't see much that very well. But yeah.